Hi everyone, and good morning on a beautiful, beautiful day here in Orlando, Florida. I go by the legend, joined by my wonderful girlfriend Molly, and we're here at SeaWorld today to do an update video. Going to take a look at the construction on the new Penguin Trek roller coaster. Hopefully going to meet Mr. Snuffleupagus, and it's also the media preview event for the Food and Wine Festival that begins today, so going to check that out here in this month's update. What better place to start the update than the brand new roller coaster? This is the new for 2024 Penguin Trek, and all of the track work has now been completed. It's going to be a launch coaster, a launch family coaster built by B&M. It's reusing the old Penguin Dark Ride. It's going to load in there with some more indoor and theme type elements before blasting out of the building. It's advertised to open in spring of 2024. I think we might have to go with the Sky Tower to get a bird's eye view. And here's the view from the Sky Tower.
Conservationists, zoological facilities, and others to rescue and help animals in need of our care, always with the goal of rehabilitating them and returning them to the wild.
And while all the track work might be done, there is still a lot of activity in this area. You can see the hole in the building there. That's where the ride is going to launch out. You also see the hole in the building over here where the ride is going to return.
And there's another launch
somewhere in the middle, I think. It's advertised to open in spring. If I had to guess, I would say probably April if I was a betting man. He is Mr. Snuffleupagus. I was part of the 5th birthday of Sesame Street Land. They are doing special characters like every weekend, and this weekend it's Mr. Snuffleupagus, and it's great. We came to the park today for the media preview for the SeaWorld 7 Seas Food Festival. We each got 5 sampler lanyards, so we're going to show you off all the food we eat. We're going to start here at the Brazilian market. The first food item looks like a real winner. It's a picanha steak from Brazil with a chimichurri sauce on top. Now let's talk about the different sampling options and the pricing here at the festival. One thing I would not recommend is buying any of these samples on their own. They can be $10 to $12. And there's going to be very rare cases where that'll be worth it. Now you can buy lanyards, and there's 3 different lanyards. There's a 10 sampler lanyard for $70. Obviously that works out to $7 a sample. There's a 15 item package, and that works out to about $5.70 a sample. If you're an annual pass holder, well, instead of 15 samples, you get 18 for $85, which works out to $4.70 per food sample. Next up was the All-American booth right next to Voyager's Smokehouse, where we got the Cannonball barbecue wings.
These look really good.
Yeah. But at the same time, like if you paid out of pocket for these, that would be $12 for 3 wings. One thing I like about the food festival is they do free concerts every Saturday and Sunday. All sorts of different bands. Right now, there's a lot of TBA in the lineup. The one I'm really excited for, coming in late April, Ludacris is going to be here. I've never seen him in concert, and that could be fun. Stop to the North Atlantic Market, as they had one of my favorite all-time desserts, Boston cream pie. But this does not look like Boston cream pie.
Might taste like it.
Yeah. As the sun goes down, we're over here at the Italian market for the Fontina meatballs. I love that they have here is moonshine tasting. It's actually a local moonshine distillery. They have a store at one of the outlets here in Orlando. The next up is the Irish market. We went for the St. Patrick's Day nachos. Potato chips with corned beef, cabbage, and cheese on top. They also, I didn't order it, but I was tempted to because that's a really big donut. It is a donut, but there's a chocolate Jameson mousse involved. One major thing going on right now is Shamu Stadium is closed for a big refurbishment to the stadium itself, the pool, and I believe the set. So they moved the orca presentations over here to the underwater viewing. So you can see one of them swimming by there. And you can watch from the underwater viewing area or the Dine with Orcas area. The easiest to see with the glare, but that's the state of Shamu Stadium.
And from here you can see from miles and miles.
See the main pool completely drained. February is the final month for the pass member Passport to Chills, where if you visit the park 3 times and you print out your little receipts, you get a quick queue for the new Penguin Trek roller coaster. That's a neat perk. Also encourages people to come back to the park. Smart. A small update. The Waterway Bar recently got TVs, some of which they use for menus, and some of which they use to watch Pat McAfee on silent. The other day we were in here, it was Judge Judy. Across the way from the new pizza restaurant, they are building a coffee stand. Some good news for someone like me that enjoys consuming alcohol at the parks but hates how much it costs. On Wednesdays, SeaWorld does a happy hour. It is at the Glacier Bar and the Waterway Bar, and from 4 p.m. to close, it is buy one, get one free beers. My buddy Amusement Insider was out here for the first week. It is still kind of pricey. 2 beers after tax and surcharge is $18, and that's before tip. SeaWorld Orlando, they've done some major changes here in the parking lot area. I believe the parking lot has gotten resurfaced and repainted. It's still filled with cracks, but you also changed the way the guests park. Now, instead of parking vertically, you park horizontally. Hopefully this will work out for the better. We'll find out in due time. But this parking lot definitely needed some work, and I hope this is an improvement. With it being February, it makes sense that this is the time that they would take down Journey to Atlantis for its annual refurbishment. Probably just doing the normal fixer-up kind of stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, there's people on the lift hill.
Yeah, one thing that was interesting, I couldn't find anywhere on the website when this is scheduled to reopen.
Interesting.
With Journey to Atlantis currently closed for refurbishment, it's a great time to come visit the really nice aquarium that's over here in the exit gift shop.
Great air conditioning too.
And it's nice and peaceful.
Yes.
Sometimes this could get pretty crowded. I love the fish above you and fish below you. There's also jellyfish in here. And it's just a very nice aquarium. Even better when there's nobody in here and it can be nice and peaceful. With the construction on the new roller coaster ongoing, the entire Antarctica section is closed off. So you can't go to the penguins, you can't eat at that restaurant, or use the pathway to as a shortcut. So I'm not sure if this is a budget move or something else, but today Kraken is going to close early at 5 p.m. The park is open until 8 p.m.
It is very quiet in here though, today.
Quick update, looks like you can view the penguins by going through this weird door over here next to Kraken. There's penguin viewing. It's also how you get to the seals and the sea lions.
And that has been open for a while.
Yeah.
Penguins.
Penguins is new.
Brand new.
And there you go, you can indeed see the penguins. Now you can only see them from behind the glass. The area where you used to be in the cold weather with the penguins, where you would unload from the dark ride, that is all walled off. I'm assuming that might be where you unload from the new roller coaster, but you can still see the best animal ever, the penguins. So I wanted to stop over here at the Sea Lions and Seal area, as I want to show you a very special sea lion, or seal. That is Lotus. And Lotus will do some little waves to try and attract fish.
Hi, Lotus.
And there we go. That'll do it for this update video from SeaWorld Orlando. Really, the big deal for me is seeing that much improvement going on at the park, from small things like the coffee shop and the parking lot to big new roller coasters and just all sorts of good stuff going on at SeaWorld. Love seeing that much investment in a park. As far as the Seven Seas Food Festival goes, my favorite item I had was definitely the Irish nachos, and looking forward to hanging out there in the next couple of months and seeing some of the concerts and having more of the food samples. If you have any questions about this update, let me know in the comment section below, and thank you very much for watching this video.